Today I have someone very special. Her name is Claudia, and she helped a friend of mine fall pregnant after she had chemo. She had breast cancer, and she wasn't sure that she could fall pregnant. And as you all know, I went through chemo myself last year. And one of my biggest fears going through chemo was the possibility of me not being able to have children. So my very special friend invited me to her house for a talk with Claudia, and I learned so many valuable things about my body and about the female reproductive system, things that we don't learn at school, things that we should know as women, all women from young to old, that just really empower you. And so I'm going to be doing a couple of interviews with her. And our first interview, what I really want to talk about is 3 ways that you yourself, before you go to a gynie or a doctor, can have a look at your own body and see that you are actually very possibly fertile. So welcome, Claudia. Thank you so much for making the time to talk to me and my listeners today. How are you doing?
Good, thanks, and you, Susana?
I'm excellent. Thank you so much. So I don't know if you want to give the listeners just a little bit of background on what you do, but just a short little introduction on what exactly you normally help women with, I think would be great.
I teach women how to listen to their body. That's pretty much. We have the most incredible body, and just giving women the ability to listen to what their body tells them every single day. With that, I teach them how to chart their cycles so they can use it for birth control, or if you're wanting to fall pregnant like your friend, to help them fall pregnant, but also women who have menstrual cycle problems, because that's not normal. So I cover everything to do with your reproductive cycle.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So one of the things that really excited me when you did your talk with our group of girls was I realized that I very possibly am actually fertile. And so can you please share with us 3 ways that women can very easily watch their things that they can see in their own bodies, what their bodies are doing, that would indicate that they are very possibly fertile?
The first thing is when a woman actually wants to have sex, it tells her that her body knows that this is a time that she can fall pregnant. So one of the most easiest ways is if you're wanting to have sex, if you're having sex dreams or you're feeling like your vulva is engorged, that is one of the most easiest ways. If you're wanting to have sex, your body is telling you that you can fall pregnant. So that's number 1.
I didn't know that one, but it's a great tip and good to keep in mind if you're not wanting to fall pregnant as well.
Yes, a lot of women don't realize that. The second thing, which is something that a woman can always tell, now remember, if she's on hormonal birth control, she won't notice this. But if she is on no hormonal birth control, mucus. Now mucus you'll see when you go to the toilet. So when you go to the toilet, you wipe your vulva after urinating, make a bowel movement, and suddenly you see this clear, possibly sticky, possibly white stuff is the best way to explain it. Well, that is mucus. And mucus, if you have sex on a mucus day, you have 75% chance of falling pregnant.
75% chance.
That is an A at varsity. So that's pretty good going, hey?
It's very good going.
So that is number 2. And the third sign is if you have an abdominal pain, which feels very like a stitch. So when you're running and you feel that stitch feeling, it can last from a couple of seconds to the whole day. It can happen on your right or your left side. That is what we call right or left abdominal pain, and is often the sign that the egg is potentially moving into the fallopian tube or the ovary is contracting to let it out. And that is a symptom most women don't realize. That is a sign that the egg is moving and you're possibly fertile.
Sure. It's so interesting that we are actually having this conversation today, because I've been experiencing all 3 of the symptoms and things that you've been talking about in the last 24 hours. I had that stitch feeling today, actually, and it's not something we spoke about before. And the mucus, the very clear, long, lots, done that.
Lovely.
And yeah, I don't have a boyfriend at the moment, but if I did, he would be in trouble. So,
So those are the three. Those are the three most easiest ways to identify if you're fertile.
Excellent. Claudia, thank you so much. That's such a great, simple way for women to actually look at their bodies and be able to look at whether they are fertile or possibly fertile. You do recommend, though, that women see a doctor or possibly come and see you to make sure and look for other possible signs, especially if they've been battling to fall pregnant?
Yes, there's many aspects to falling pregnant, and it's just not these three signs. Learning to chart will give us a lot of information to what your body is actually doing, if it's ovulating, if the post-ovulatory phase is long enough, because not falling pregnant is a symptom that something else is going on.
Okay, and so we'll have to have you back and have more conversations like this, because charting is a whole nother story that has really changed the way I look at everything, but it really empowers you in being able to take control of your body in so many different ways and understanding what's actually happening to you from a hormonal point of view, from an energy point of view, from a fertility point of view. So we'll have to have you back again very, very soon. Thank you so, so much again for making the time to chat to us. And I look forward to seeing you again soon.
And thank you for having me. And have a lovely day with lots of estrogen pumping through your body.
Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for watching. I will chat to you soon. Be happy, be abundant, and live with love. Bye for now.